Bregman with IntelleXual News, covering the Stand with Standing Rock Escondido. I'm here with Chief Delbert Black Fox Pomani. How are you today, Chief?
I'm doing fine. And how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I've been enjoying the Stand with Standing Rock event. It's been a wonderful day, and now I get to interview you, so that makes me very happy. For those who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about Standing Rock and what Stand with Standing Rock is?
Well, Standing Rock is just being a human being, standing up for what's right, like our water. Our water is our medicine. It's also, it brings life to our people, our plants, our animals, and like what I said before, it's we are the voice for Standing Rock. We are the voice for the animals, the winged ones. We are the voice for the rock, the mud, the trees, all the plants, the ones that can't speak the language that we don't understand. We are the voice, the legs, the mind, the heart, the soul, to bring this message to the people that we really need the people to kind of really start being and start acting like human beings. You know, that's what the whole message is that, you know, we're tired of all of this racial stuff going on in our country, the Turtle Island, which they call America. My people, we don't like to be some way. We never had that prejudice. All these sheer plants, all these animals, all the birds, the ones inside of the ocean and the rivers, all that, all of them, even these trees, they all know us people as human beings. They don't look at us as color. They don't look at us as a different race. They look at us as a human being. Why is it so hard for us people to realize that we are human beings, that we have to take care of our Mother Earth? We have to take care of our ways of life. We need to bring back and start teaching our people the respect, honor. All these things need to be taught inside the schools. What matters to us Native people, we do not belong to a religion. This is a way of life for us. We go to church. This is our church. All of these animals, all of these trees under this blue sky, standing on Mother Earth. This is our church. So that's why we're standing there.
The immediate concern, of course, is the Dakota Access Pipeline. And can you speak a little bit about what the concern is there?
The concern is about, you know, we have the water. You take the water, nobody can live without water. And you take this cup of oil, everybody can live without that cup of oil, you know? I mean, you know, a long time ago, the old people, they used to ride horse, they used to go different places. It took them a little bit of time, but they got there. And they were always on time. Now today we have this fast cars and everything, but we're still late. The oil is just starting a bunch of wars around the world. If people realize that all these wars are because of that oil. And that oil is only just lining of other people's pockets while we all have poverty going on among our people, you know? If they're going to use that oil to go and heal the earth or heal this poverty that's going on among our people, it would probably make a little bit of sense that they're trying to do something good. Other than that, they're not doing nothing like that. So it don't make no sense.
Yeah. The water protectors are up at Standing Rock, and you've been there.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your experience while up at Standing Rock?
Well, you know, when I got there, you know, because my mother is from that reservation there. And when I got there, first time in my life, I mean, I come from a reservation, and they call it a reservation, but it's just a fancy way of saying concentration camp. So when we go to the front line, you know, we're standing there, we see all the military, all the people, the DAPO, all them standing the other side, all, you know, gun-ho to shoot us guys, pure gas us, whatever. But what's more important to us is standing up for our rights as a human being and protecting that water. We're not protesters. This is the main thing, is that we are protectors of our land. We are the warriors that are going to be the voice. We are the ones that are going to stand in front. If I have to give my life for that water, I would.
And now you spoke a little bit about the people from DAPL and what they're doing. What have you experienced as far as the violence that's been inflicted on the protectors?
Oh, you would not believe. It's not just right there in the front line. It's in the towns around us, because it affects their working and stuff like that. They were going to take the pipeline through Bismarck, North Dakota, but the town of Bismarck said no, you can't do that. So they turned around and started putting it through our reservation, and we're tired of the people just making fun of us and then just going on our land and doing whatever they want. They ran over our burial sites. They disturbed our ways of life, and they're still doing it. And we want them to stop.
Now, from what I've read, a lot of what's being debated right now are old treaties. Can you talk a little bit about these treaties and what was actually written and should be upheld?
The treaty was just to make us guys calm down, because we beat them at their battle. We beat General George Armstrong Custer. We captured the flag of the United States. They never did get that back from us. They signed this treaty saying that they're going to leave our land, but then they discovered the gold. And then they start coming by the thousands. And they kept us on the reservations. And then they scarred our sacred lands, the Black Hills. They put those faces of those presidents that didn't like our people. They hated my people. They tried to eliminate all my people. And then they put us on these reservations out there. You go out to South Dakota, you see it's flat. And you see the faces of Mount Rushmore looking down at those reservations on how they put us in those prison camps. And we're not free. Everybody else is free. The black people are free. They could go back to their country if they wanted to. Anybody could go back to their country if they want to. But us people, we got no place to go. This is our home, country. And this is our country. After they dirty up our home, they could all go home. They could go back to whatever country they came from. But we can't. We have to stay here. This is our home.
So it's a fight for the life of the Native American people right now.
Yeah, it's a survival. We're trying to survive. We're trying to get around all of this bureaucratic stuff, because I don't vote. I don't vote for those presidents. I don't vote for Congress. I don't vote for the senators, because none of them has ever done anything for my people. We still have the highest rate of poverty going on here in America, and it's on our reservations. Everybody else is getting rich. Everybody else making money. But my people have to live in that.
Can you tell us how people can get involved? I mean, of course, going to Standing Rock is one option, but for those who can't do that, what can they do?
Those are the people that can't go to Standing Rock and stand with us. We understand, because, they have their homes, they have their schooling, they have their whatever they need to do to survive, they have their life. But then there's a lot of places around America here that's been fracking, people drilling, people mining. These things got to stop. Right now we're up in the technology where we can use solar panels, the windmills, all these things we could use. We don't need that to oil.
So would you advise people to speak to their legislators and say no more fracking? Let's go on with new energy.
And the people here that live in California, if they can't go up there to stand with us, there's a lot of places here that are people that are standing up for what's going on. And that goes to every state across the United States. If they can't make it up there to stand with us, there's other people, there's other communities that are fighting for the same cause, because they want clean water, they want clean land. There's a lot of sicknesses going on around the United States because of that.
Now, what about donations? What could Standing Rock Camp use if people want to donate?
Well, they're shooting at not at the body, but they're shooting at the neck and the head. They don't care if it's a child, an old person, a woman, whatever. They're just still shooting at their heads. So we need headgears. We need to get shields that have a mirror on it. There's like this tape that they could put, on the cardboard, and it shows that reflection. We need shields like that, so that way, DAPL, when they think about shooting us, beanbagging us, tear gassing us, they're going to be looking at themselves. Maybe it might touch their heart or their mind.
Maybe.
We don't know. But there's all kinds of, we're looking for people with ideals on how we can live more efficient, so we can present this to the government. We could present this to DAPL, wherever it needs to go. We need lawyers, We need attorneys. We need people that could do water samples, air samples, earth samples.
And if people like this want to get a hold of the tribal council, say lawyers, scientists, who do they need to contact?
Well, we got a sign over there, right over there. There's the lawyers, the reservation. You guys could take a picture of that and put that on there.
Okay, we'll put that on our site.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chief. I appreciate